Okay, first, hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. Like you know, we get first now issue with the big guy. You know, Jojo get injured, and definitely, you know, we will try to find replacement for him. This is maybe a priority. Normally, second, I will try to slowly adjust the team to my philosophy. This doesn't mean that before was bad philosophy. Just, you know, I feel much comfortable to slowly teach the team to play how I want. It's not easy. I ask a lot for the players. But we have quality, you know. We have quality to do this. I am a little confused because, you know, I jump in, we play immediately the games. What to change, how much to change, you know, what is good, what can we improve. But from my experience, you know, already after first game, I will have a lot of material, let's say, no matter what happened, to go to the players. And, you know, now it's not really even ethical, or, you know, to go immediately to change some things slowly and smart, let's say.
Hello, coach. What kind of guy Zalgiris is looking? What would you most want in the seventh edition?
Look, first of all, okay, it is not just question for me, it's also for GM, you know. He's good on this. He's looking the players. I even don't have time right now to focus too much on this. I trust him. But for sure, we miss a little athleticism, you know. I like also the 5 men who can little bit shoot, but when he's very athletic, usually all these things don't go together. But in the end, it's important to get a good player, you know, and after I will adjust very quickly, you know. For sure, he must have some offensive skill, but also defensively, you know, we need some more power. And these are the main things what we are looking for.
Coach, to tell the truth, even we are a little bit surprised seeing that many cameras in this room. How are you feeling seeing so much attention towards you?
Remind me on Greece a little bit, you know. Greece are also very enthusiastic, especially some years earlier, you know, was basketball sport number one, like here in Lithuania. There's nothing new for me. I'm very happy to see so many people, and also this make me understand, you know, how basketball in Zalgiris is important for you.
Is this some kind of an additional pressure for a coach coming into a difficult situation already, but seeing all this attention?
No. My biggest problem is usually that I put too big pressure on me, myself, you know, too big goals, you know, I want to win everything. And this sometimes, you know, make me too emotional, let's say, you know. I'm not realistic, but this is how I am, you know, like when I was a player and now. Yeah, that's it.
You mentioned about being very emotional. I guess all the players already saw that those YouTube clips of you yelling on some players. Is this something in your past, or do you think something can come up in the future as well?
Look, for sure I'm working on myself. Lately, last years I didn't have any, you know, this kind of, even if, you know, what is important is that I never disrespect the players, you know. Maybe I can yell on them. If I go too far, I can apologize, you know. It's also I don't have problem in player yelling on me because I put him out emotions, you know. If after, you know, this let's say fight, you know, or we get stronger and better, you know. This is, I mean, you cannot do sports or any business without emotion. I believe you cannot just be there like this, you know. But definitely, you know, things change, I want to say. You know, new generation came. I mean, also we must work on ourselves and be aware of this.
Žalgiris is playing in two different leagues, in Lithuanian league and in EuroLeague. How do you see rotation of those two leagues of Žalgiris? How many players, for example, need to be involved in the roster?
Yeah, this is a good question. We discussed yesterday. I have this experience. Some seasons I play 4 different competition. You know, with Spartak, with Cedevita, and it's very dangerous. You know, I mean, we are the team, and I believe that like a team we must go all 100% every game. You know, normally will happen, you know, some adjustment, or some tiredness, or, you know, young players to play more. But can be also dangerous, you know, because if you rest one player, other will say, why not me? You know, it's a little bit tricky, but and normally every game for me is the same, you know. I don't make difference, you know. Every game it's hard, it's tough. You must be 100% to win, you know, no matter we play EuroLeague or Lithuanian league, you know. Otherwise, injuries will come, or, you know, I never do the difference, you know, or disrespect something.
And talking about coaching stuff, do you prefer to have some addition there?
Look, it's not first time. I didn't ask, you know. The coaches are good. So far, I like them. I don't see the reason to do this, you know. They have experience, you know. They was last year here. Maybe they have more experience than me with the EuroLeague lately, you know. Or this rhythm, you know. They know the team, and I trust them 100%. I'm not afraid. I never, mostly I never bring the assistants with me, you know.
Well, Coach, you've played with Šarūnas Jasikevičius 1 year ago. Have you spoken with Šaras before coming to Kaunas?
No, I didn't. But he congratulated me immediately, and he mentioned that he's very happy for me that I become in a very good place, you know. And definitely we will talk, and we have good, you know, relationship from these days. Yeah.
Coach, I guess you saw some Žalgiris games. What did you like and did not like watching those games?
Oh, listen, it's very easy to judge the team from the couch. Huh? You sit on the hotel, you drink red wine and watch the game, you know, and say, oh, this can be better, that will be worse. But when you face the reality, it's a different world. For this reason, I don't like to speak to the media what I like, what I don't like. I mentioned in the beginning I will try to change some things to my what I believe is good, to my philosophy, and after we can discuss, and I can tell you what, after, I don't know, 1 month, what I like and what I don't like.
Žalgiris has 3 veteran players in Jankūnas, Melatinis and Kalnietis. Are these guys going to be involved in discussions and talks about the status of the team?
No. Can you repeat the last part of the question?
Will you involve these guys into talks, into discussions about what is working, what is not working?
I already make discussion with them. Normally, Yankee is the captain of the team, you know. It's, for sure, they are important part. All 3, you know, because they have also experience. They are domestic players. It's very important to control the locker room. And so far, I don't see any reason to change this because what I saw and what they told me they already have. They are very positive. They have big influence, and I will keep this.
Also adding to these three guys, there is Jan Strelnieks, there is Jojo. It's quite a veteran team. How do you like this thing that it's a veteran team?
Yeah, listen, it's from one part I like it because they are smart, they know basketball. It's easier, to do some things, to understand, because I look my basketball through my eyes like a player, I see some things that some players, they couldn't understand sometimes, and this will help me for sure. But normally, you need some fresh power, energy, explosiveness, athleticism, and you must combine this. And this is what is the most difficult part, to make everybody happy.
And it is a very short time for you to make some changes till the first matches. Is it even possible to make any changes till the first matches against Zvezda, against Olympiacos?
This I ask myself the last 2 days, what to change, what to keep. But usually when the practice came, the instinct give you something. What is good? What can we add? We have, yesterday was recovery practice, no big deal. Today we have one normal practice, almost normal, but the game is tomorrow already. We cannot do a lot of things, but for sure we will try to improve some details what I see in defense and in offense. I know it's not easy, but this. Nothing drastic.
And the first matches against Cervena Zvezda, which is very good in the defense in the first 2 matches. What is so special about Belgrade team defense?
Look, I know this team. It's from Adriatic League. I know the players. I know the coach. They play very physically. They have a lot of players with the size, also on 2, 3, 4 positions. And. Not so talented offensively, but you mentioned alone, they play good defense. They use hands, they use body, very good. They go very, very physically. They try to put this criterion to the game, to the referees, and especially with the fans. They wait for the moment to break you. And it's always. For me, it's always great to play in Belgrade with these fans, the atmosphere, and it's also good, let's say, test, how the players react in this kind of situation.
Was Zalgiris' offer after only 2 EuroLeague matches was unexpected for you?
Yes, for sure. I didn't expect to these things go too quickly. I don't know exactly what was going on, but for me it was surprised to get the offer so quickly. The season just started. I was actually not ready, but when the team like Zalgiris, who I really know all my career basketball, follow, so more or less we have the similar path with. It was honor for me, and I didn't think a lot to.
Zalgiris' goal for the season is playoffs in EuroLeague. How difficult it looks, in fact, that you are coming after 2 losses in EuroLeague and have no time to change something before double week in EuroLeague.
Look, when they bring the coach to solve the problem, not to make the problem. It's. And I mentioned also I put always good goals, big goals in front of me. Win every game, and definitely Zalgiris is the team, especially lately, to must have this goal, to come in the playoffs. It's not easy, no matter what. For one team in EuroLeague, it's not easy to to get in the playoff. Especially this so many games give you a lot of challenges, injuries. I don't know. Still, COVID is in the air. You never know what will happen. The schedule, but we will try our best.
Last time you coached in the EuroLeague was 10 years. How different of an experience will be this time?
Yeah, I have some option in between, but I didn't take it. It's a long time ago, especially the last year it was very difficult to get like a coach in EuroLeague. It's close league, and especially I already talked this for club TV. It's when you're a foreigner, Olympia is last years, it's not even close to EuroLeague, and when you're foreigners, it's not easy to get a job in this competition. For sure, league change, everything change. It's a different form. The league improve. It's now high-level organization and a lot of big teams. A lot of money, and I will try to learn and adjust as quickly as possible.
Coach, the playing time of younger guys, especially Marek Blažević, was a hot topic before you. How do you see young guys being integrated into the team interpretations?
Yeah, listen, it's too early I can answer honestly on this question. Marek, I just saw him a little bit. I talk a little bit with my assistants about him. I will say it depends on him, If he will show young kids, first they must show and prove on the practice. They can, with the high intensity compete on this level. It's not easy to, it must be the kid who especially in EuroLeague, which is high-level competition, really must be great talent, to keep the results, the level on the game, to don't suffer. And from my experience also, usually you have place for one kid to, very difficult for two, or, one very talented to put him. For sure we will try, but like I said, it depends on him.
About one more player as well, Emmanuel Mudiay was brought in as the main point guard, and it was expected of him to be the leader of the team, but the previous coach Martin Schiller said that the time is needed for him to adapt to the European basketball. He mentioned about December being that month of when we could expect him to be good. How do you see him performing, and how do you see him in your playing schemes?
Listen, before I already answer you on this question, I don't want to judge the players. Now I need to feel him on the practice, on the game. I saw some things, I see some things to improve. Also, it depends on him. For sure, this can I agree with you, is the player who must give more, or we expect him to give a lot more. I'm quite sure that he knows this, he understands this, and I hope it's just a matter of time, like Martin say, to give us what we want. But we don't have a lot of time. Also, it's for Zalgiris, every game is very, very important.
Okay, so I guess one last from me. A couple of months ago in this right arena, we saw some Slovenians being victorious. We saw Luka Magic here. Could we expect Jure Magic as well?
Look, I will say the players play basketball, The coaches were here to correct them, to help them, Without players is no basketball, Players are most important. Look, I will try my best. I know that this press conference is the most nice press conference, the first one, after the games, come the real life. But I will try my best. I will try to be open. I never have, some secrets or something, with the media or problems. But for sure, I also make some mistakes. It's part of the game. But yeah, Luka is really magic.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you all.